Thank you.
No, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that. I am Mother Sophia, and I bring this toning to you, these angelic sounds, so that you can connect in with your soul, with the spirit of the universe, with the all that is. Bringing yourself to your heart center, and finding the peace within. There are many means for you to connect to Source, to me, is the divine feminine aspect of Source. As we are united, similar to the energies that you might find in a relationship, where the energies are intended to be balanced out with the masculine and the feminine, but also to realize that within yourself are the masculine and feminine energies to be balanced within you as a being. So I encourage you to find your balance, find your heart, the heart within the light of who you are. And that is the message I leave with you today. That's really interesting. After she was done with that message, I literally felt like in the center of my heart, like it rolled over, like it kind of went bloop. It didn't make like a bloop sound, but it just kind of went, I don't know, like it rolled over. I don't know how else to describe it. There's times where I'll feel like a pressure where I feel like that's a release. This I felt like was a change, like a change. I don't know, a change is, that's the word that comes to mind for me, a change. A, a balancing. Yeah. That was cool. Now, do you want to do any light language before I go into channeling dragon?
If you'd like, I can do some. I know Joan already went, and you went,
Yeah.
so I can go
All
and
right.
see what comes through, and then you can go into channeling.
All right.
Tua sia kietia kua, sia kia tiua, sikitia. He suku hai tuku tua, he tia kuto. Ha zi tia kutua ya ye siki, he suku tuku tua ya ye si. He si kia tu kia, honor thyself. Suku tua ye siki, kia zi to honor your truth. Sia kua, si tia kia tua, siki I do. Kia zi kukia ya si. Hiazia Yosuku, for you are masters of the universe. Sia ki tukua, hiazia tia yotua, hitia ikia, hiazia tia ya suku toya si. The Sukuto, create the creator of worlds. Yeah, kia suku, hiazia yutuku tu tuku, ya tuku. Do not allow other stories to limit you any longer. Sia kia su tia. Hiazia ya siki tukoyin hia suko, know your greatness. Sia kia hiazia tia kia as we see you. Suko aisika tua. Hiazia tia kuto ya hia tia ya. Hiazia the time of playing small is over. Sia kia tua. Hiazia kua. Hiazia kuto tayatia. Kuto tayia. Hiazia kieto I am Yondor. Siki ayua ya iti of the galactic dragon. Siete hua sikia. Hiazuokitia yakutoya yi. Hiazia huku. We may be your guides if you call upon us. Sia hia suku. Hiazia yi on your ascension journey. Siayuki. Hiazia kia yi suku. Hiazia rise above the matrix. Sia hi kotia yeti. Hiazia kota hi suku. Here you are only limited by your own thinking. Sia kia tiku. Hiazia kayaya within your mind. Sikia tayaku. Hiazia kia yi. Let the old stories fall away. Sia kia ti. What has been laid upon you. Suku hia ti. And rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up to a higher state of consciousness, of viewing your planets, of viewing the human collective, of viewing yourselves. There are many galactic beings here to support you. You may call upon any of us. We can help activate your heart. And release what is needed to bring in the new. He sukuya tia kututia yatia tita yatutua hi sikaya he sukotia ya si hutua hitia sukua. Blessings. Thank you, Iana.
Thank you. I'm currently in the process of connecting in with this dragon. golden source dragon. There will be some physical demonstration between this channel and myself as we merge our energies together. I am trumpeting the energies, the call to the golden Christed energy. Canara. Hear that it in the turunera tara turunera kara no turunera ta karo tuinera tora para ikaro no tuira kieta tora arama ti niru tuara ta e karo tuira tuinyama e tuira paira kara. Greetings. I am Akvironya Rakahairatu. You have the freedom at will to choose your path, to make the decision on where you want to go. This is the beautiful, beautiful opportunity that you have within yourself and the decisions of the mind to set the course, set the path. And it is our recommendation for you to connect in with the energy send, the trumpeting that was provided by myself, by the other golden dragons, as the energy was being infused into this being's body. It's a tremendous amount of energy, and so the disruption to the physical form can be pretty intense, and I'm sure that you will, if you watched it and wondered as you set eyes to the illuminated consciousness of that connection, there may be some judgment that comes to mind of, oh wow, what is happening to her, and what are these movements, and what is this breath that is occurring for her as she is joining, merging energies within her auric field, within her physical form, so that we can come through and connect in more. More is enough. More. The energies of the source dragon within the golden Christed consciousness are intended to spread that energy. This energy is a galactic energy. It is not just within the universal realm from which you reside. This is source energy. This is light. This is the brightness beyond the sun. This is the sparkling of the golden circles of 8, which you may associate with more closely to an infinity symbol. These circles of 8 intertwine one with another as the light energies blink on and off, sparkle like golden flakes within a snow globe, to give you something that you may be able to associate with. These streams of consciousness are ever moving, always bright, always shining, always reflective. And the intention of them is to provide that light, that movement of consciousness to the universes. Yes, plural. To the many planes that connect in with each of these sparks of light. If you can imagine, going back to your snow globe analogy, that these sparkles of light, this radiance within each has within it its own universe. So if you look at your snow globe and look at each little dot within, you can imagine the unending, never-ending amount of light and energy that comes available from source. We are in support of this light energy. And hope that you would find it within the balancing of your own self, within your own inner being, to find that light within, to find that you are within that stream of consciousness. It is light. It is loving. It is peaceful and calm. It is yours for the taking. When you begin to trust in yourself, when you begin to remove the doubts that the mind and the limiting restrictions, as Ianor had indicated, setting aside the old and bringing in the new consciousness, you will find that you are moving your stream of consciousness into the new 5D world energies and beyond. Many are already connecting into higher streams of consciousness, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up, 12D and beyond. While Earth higher energy consciousness often limits itself to that 12th stream of dimension, there are, of course, dimensions beyond in which we dwell. I am open to questions if you have them.
Yes. So do you have a name that you go by?
I gave it. This
I
one cannot. This one cannot enunciate the sounding of it.
So is there a shorter version that would be pronounced easier that you'd like to go by? Like a nickname in human terms?
Canara. Canara. Canara would be the easiest to.
Canara, or Canara.
with the rolling of the R, Canara. Would be
Canara.
a nickname that you may use. But you would need
Beautiful.
to play back the introduction for the longer version of the name.
Yes, I will definitely do.
Canara will be sufficient. Canara.
Beautiful. I know that when I connected with my new Earth dragon Ulrich back in 2021, that he was filling my auric field, with golden Christed energy, is what I was told, and that I also felt that. And then I had a couple people that I know that can see auras over the months that followed, that they could see the golden light in my aura. Um, and they brought it up without me even telling them that, about Ulrich filling my aura with this golden Christed consciousness light. And so is that something, are you involved in bringing this energy, or assisting the new Earth dragons and bringing this energy into the new Earth? I mean, is
Yeah.
that going to be a primary energy as part of the new Earth energy?
Yes, because the golden source dragons work with sending out the Christed energy, consciousness, light of source to all realms. We work with all of the dragons. I don't want to use the term overlord, but it is a different frequency that all of the dragons can look to receive energized connections from source, from us. And so we assist them with bringing this beautiful energy of love, of bliss, the energy even of gold.
Is there a particular or primary dimension is there a primary dimension that you reside in?
Because of the angelic work that many are involved with in the Christed energy, we often, shall we say, play within those realms. But we go to them all. We are a direct extension of source energy.
Beautiful. Joan, do you have any questions that you would like to ask? So is there any other information you'd like to provide as far as your role in the ascension of the planet and of humanity at this time, and how you are helping, I guess, expand our level of consciousness as a human collective?
Yes, the primary light that we bring are what many of you deem the new ascension light codes. That when you stand out in the sunshine, even on a cloudy day, the sun is there sending its codes. We are assisting with this energy, the sun's energy. The sun's energy is a dim reflection of our light. Of God's light. And yet, humankind struggles to look at the light of the sun for but a few moments. So it is a rare appearance if you see the golden source dragons. But within the etheric realm, we can soften, let's say, not lighten, soften our appearance so that we may be looked upon. But it is much easier to connect consciously to the golden ray. And to open your heart to the golden ray of Source.
Thank you. Joan has a question. So first she asks, is there any general message or guidance for her? And then she has another question after that. So we'll start there.
Continue on your love journey. Source is love. You are love. Do not be afraid of this love. Do not worry that it overtakes you with laughter and joy. It is meant to be enjoyed. Why wouldn't you want to be in your bliss? You are loved, guided and protected, and highly connected to your teams. Continue to trust the work and guidance and begin to open your throat chakra more. You've all been within this group, this immediate group, feeling the energy around your throat as many of us are moving in to support the speaking of the truth, your own truth. Much of your own truth also comes from alleviating the shadow self. Not that you don't have the shadow self, it is always it is always with you in balance. But when you are the light, you are the light. Be the light.
Beautiful. Another question that she has is, can you explain what are obsessions? To be a spiritual seeker, some of us are becoming more obsessed to seek more of ourselves. And is this wrong? Or to seek more of ourselves, is this an obsession?
It is an obsession. The obsession is because you want to learn the more of who you are. You want to connect in more with who your true self is, your divine spark that resides within you. And so the obsession is to know the truth of you, your inner being. Many are called on a faster pace of enlightenment because you will be the leaders and are the leaders and have been the leaders of those seeking their awakening. When they come to the point in their journey, you will already have gone through it, experienced it, and will be a mentor, as you already are finding yourself mentoring others when they have questions. This is heart work. It can be channeled. Channeling can be a method of bringing forth this information. Your intuitive thoughts, your synchronicities are all means to the end. While you're in the physical plane, you want to pick up as many stones of knowledge as you can while you're here, in the forgetting and yet the remembering of who you are. And as Source grows, you grow. As Source seeks more knowledge of self to experience self, you too seek more knowledge to experience self as a part of the whole.
Wonderful. I have a question. So I understand that when we go out in the sunshine, that we are absorbing, light codes from the galactic central sun, and that these light codes have knowledge that we are taking into our consciousness to bring about greater levels of awareness. And so it's important to spend time out in the sun. And so are you involved in, I mean, with these light codes, is it bringing in golden Christed consciousness into our beings through these light codes? Is that what, I guess that's at a high level what's going on?
Yes, so the energy to the sun is direct source energy. It's intense and powerful. The light codes are the translation of the light of source through the sun into a means that the physical form can accept it. If the physical form is not able to accept these codes, it would explode into 1,000 tiny pieces back to the light. So it must be in a palpable form, a form that is ingestible. And so that's why they are, when you're able to receive them, being out in the sunshine, accepting the codes. And again, the sun is there whether the clouds interfere or not. And therefore the codes are there as well. It is all meant to be pulled into your body at streams at a time. There simply is no way that you may have all of it at once. The all at once would be similar to going to a banquet hall with tables and tables of food and trying to eat every morsel in one sitting. Once again, you would explode. It is not feasible for the human body. But many who receive more of the light codes are already in the etheric realms and in their conscious light bodies. And these are the higher dimensional levels within your planes.
Another question I have is today was the annular solar eclipse, and I know yesterday leading up to the solar eclipse today, like I had a big emotional release, or purging, you could say, and I'm just wondering if the energies of the eclipse are similar to like a solstice, are helping to bring up um, things that need to be released and to bring in the new. And at least that's the sense, like the powerful energies of the eclipse are helping me clear energies. And so I didn't know if there's any connection that you have as solar source dragons to, different things like eclipses or other, I guess, solar events that happen on our planet, and if you are helping transform, transmute energies through these types of events on the planet.
We are always working with source for all events. You refer to them within your astrology as different types of energy, but to us, it's just energy. When you are ready to release, you release. When you are ready to bring in the new light codes, you bring in the new light codes. It is all part of the divine plan for your journey. Each individual has their own unique journey. Some may find tears of release. Some may find utter peace. Some may find calm and the feeling of disconnection as they look at the shadow side. And they're all acceptable to go through, to experience. As long as you want to have a particular benefit, it is opportunistic to set your intention when you know that new energies are coming or available, or energies to support the work of clearing and healing. Purunyan takara kahuira paera tutuina nara tainin yara kata tuira paeta kanara. This one is tiring of holding our energy. So do you have any last questions?
No, Joan and I are complete with our questions. So thank you very much for coming. We have enjoyed our connection, and please come again.
Thank you.
And if you'd like to, share any final blessing or heart activation or whatever others intend to receive at a later time from your transmission. Any energies you'd like to share in closing, that would be wonderful.
Wara kahene tuira kahe tuira. Wow. We send you the grace of God to be able to connect into your own light, to connect into the truth of who you are, to find your dragon heart and activate it in love and the brightness of the sun, which is why we tacked on Ra to the end of our shortened man-given name. Our blessings to you. And we will allow this channel to come back to herself in this current time. I am back. It's interesting. Almost the whole time during that channeling, there was like this twitching that was like a just a twitching, but like a muscle contraction, you know, where it's like this. So it's almost like if I were to have wings in the back of my back, like how you would, you know, like, okay, I'm just going to use one of my little dragons that's here. Like in the center part of the back where, you know, you can see where the wings come in and collect, and they're like kind of close in, like below the shoulders. Although this one has its wings above the shoulders. This would have been below the shoulders. And then like, just like this ongoing twitching like this. And I saw gold the whole time, like this, like, okay, I have this little bag that's on my desk, like the yellow part of this, the gold.
Yeah, the
And it was
golden light. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that with my eyes closed before. I know what you're saying.
It was like, I don't even know, like moving and like just like
swirling energies, or moving energies. Yeah, golden Christed consciousness.
I saw like a side eye, like the angle eye, like, you know, like you would see it like this. But it wasn't like it was like in my face. It was like in a distance. And so I was like trying to look at the eye, and I'm like, what am I seeing? Like, is that your eye or your face? Like my, you know, my own conscious mind was trying to like assess what I was looking at and stay within the connection. And then every now and then I'd see like how you would imagine like lightning in the sky. And there'd be like a stream of like this lightning that would like come into my third eye while the gold was happening. And then it would be like this power zap that would come down. Cool.
Yes, very cool. So was this the first time you've connected with the golden source dragons?
Yeah,
awesome.
It was.
Awesome.
I mean, the golden dragon from Venus, but this was the first time with the golden source dragon.
The source dragon. Yeah, and I was feeling that, yeah, they were more etheric than physical, because they're closer to source. That I'm, even though they said they could like move through like all the dimensions, but I'm feeling, if they're more of, if they're closer to source, I'm assuming that maybe, I don't know if they're more of a collective energy. I guess I didn't ask that, but yeah, we'll have to connect with them again. So that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.